about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Everyone has opinions on this game, and they typically share the same sentiment. It just didn't deserve Game of the Year. It's just a turn-based game. It's just another boring single-player game. But what you fail to understand is that Expedition 33 is not just Game of the Year. Expedition 33 is not just another turn-based game. Expedition 33 is not just a game. No, it's not. Expedition 33 is a timeless masterpiece and work of art in psychological storytelling, down to the smallest detail. But to understand why, I'll have to start by giving you a brief history of Sandfall Interactive. It all started with a man named Guillaume Broche. Guillaume worked at Ubisoft for years and gained experience in telling stories. In his free time, he loved gaming and was inspired by his passions such as Souls-likes and the Final Fantasy series. Guillaume came up with the idea of E33 while he was working at Ubisoft, and he wanted to make it a reality. The problem with working at a AAA studio, however, is there is way too much bureaucracy. It would take someone with 25 years of experience to pitch an idea that would be accepted, and even then, it could still not be accepted. Guillaume did not want to wait that long, so he quit his job during the pandemic and set out to Reddit and other online forums to search for people who could join him in this passion project. Through this method, Guillaume met Jennifer Svedbergen. She originally auditioned as a major character and eventually became a major role as the lead writer for the game. The team would continue to grow until they had about 30 people. When searching for a composer, Guillaume went to SoundCloud, where he met Lorien Testard. Lorien had never worked on a video game before, but he understood Guillaume's vision and synced up perfectly. Guillaume was also able to secure a financial backing for his project through Kepler Interactive. There was speculation that this was done through a family connection, but there is no confirmation of that at this time. This backing gave the team a legitimacy edge. With Kepler's name, the team was able to draw Daredevil's lead actor Charlie Cox to voice in the role of Gustav, and Andy Serkis, the actor for Gollum from Lord of the Rings, to voice in the role of Renoir. The project also drew other large names. Jennifer English, who voice acted as Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3, and Ben Starr, who was the voice of Clive from Final Fantasy XVI, both sent in blind auditions and got the roles based on performance alone. Another actor who was chosen from an audition is Maxence Cazorla. Maxence brought to life Esquier, and also did a lot of the motion capture for Gustav and Verso. I tell you all this history so that you can understand the unusual circumstances that led to the creation of E33. All these different perspectives and performances from people passionate about a unified goal. This is important to know to understand the different factors that allow E33 to tell such a compelling story. There are 4 main components that I believe that make E33 the masterwork it is. These 4 components are the audio, visuals, gameplay, and story. This video will of course be full of spoilers for the story and the world. You have been warned. Now that the stage is set, let's begin. Audio is always an important role in any storytelling medium. The audio sets the scene and helps to tell what emotions to feel. Whether it be movies, shows, games, or even YouTube videos, music is chosen with intention to try and create emotions in the listener. I'm using audio from Clair Obscur in this video to try and help set the tones that I am trying to convey. For instance, the audio for the click of the cane that was just used sent trauma through the bodies of everyone who experienced Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Audio has a purpose, and in this case, E33 was chosen meticulously. I mentioned before how Lorient and Testard synced up perfectly with Guillaume's vision. This is shown in the music of Clair Obscur. Lorient composed the music and had a passion for creating an element to tell the story through vague context. Clair Obscur's lyrics are mostly in French, but what you most likely missed is that it also uses Latin, English, and a chaos language. Yes, that's right, a chaos language. The story of Clair Obscur is hidden through mystery and tragedy. Lorient wanted to be able to express this same experience through the music. He wanted a way to convey confusion through song. To do this, composer Lorient Testard and singer Alice Dupois-Piecer worked together to create a chaos language that had roots in other languages to mimic spoken language, but be just different enough to not be properly understood. Certain songs, like the main menu's Alicia, use this language to impose confusion and an inability to comprehend. As the story progresses, more is revealed. The music mirrors this path. E33 goes from the chaos language at the beginning, and as the story progresses and more is revealed, starts to use more French in the writing of the songs. This is important because of what is sung. The lyrics of the music reveals truth behind the events in the game, giving context to the overall story. A great example of this is used in the song Un Via Timmy. The song is introduced to us in the end of Act 2 as we enter a boss fight with the painted version of Renoir. The song begins to play, and if you speak only English, as I do, then an absolute unintelligible banger where you occasionally hear the name of a character begins to play. Two pairs of voices working together to make a gorgeous piece of art. However, if you speak French, then a tale of romantic tragedy begins to play. Une Vie Timide tells the story of Aline and Renoir during the events of Expedition 33. It is sung from 2 points of view, a pair of male voices for Renoir and a pair of female voices for Aline. 2 pairs of voices to represent the duality of the painted world and the real world. Only in French is it revealed that the voices are not singing with each other, but are instead singing at each other. This is not a duet, it's an argument. The song starts with Aline pressuring Renoir to stop loving her. Renoir vows to always love her. They then tell each other to drop the brush and leave the canvas. These first few lines reveal the desperate acts of a marriage falling apart and the sides of that relationship. Aline wants to be in the canvas, and Renoir needs her to leave it. They both demand the other leave. As the song goes on, it tells of Verso's death in the fire, and that his soul lives on in every aspect of the painting. It explains why Aline refuses to leave and reveals the impact her grief is having on the world. The two are locked in an argument of destroying the painting and creating new monsters to terrorize the world of Verso's imagination. The song ends with the couple quietly singing, painting love, painting life, crying in color. Our lives are written on the canvas, farewell. The two end the argument with neither a victor. They are exhausted from all the fighting, but they will stay locked in this battle until the other relents. Beauty of a tragic loss and the fallout of a marriage told through a duet. For an English speaker, like myself, so much of this beauty in this story is locked away by a barrier of language. Despite this, the emotions express the story all the same. You can hear the anger and the desperation in their voices. The music throughout the entire game reflects this ideology and is written with purpose. The audio sets the tone for the story and conveys the emotion of the scene. Clair Obscur begins with a shot from above Lumiere. We look upon a fractured Eiffel Tower. The tower is bent and fractured as if it were falling apart. Pieces of land float around the tower as if locked in time. The scene swaps to a visual of the Arc de Triomphe. It is split in half and the pieces are set away from each other. The pieces work as a frame to highlight a massive pillar cutting into the sky, hidden in a thick fog. A golden 34 radiates its presence, cutting through the fog as a foreboding presence constantly looming over the city. Red and white petals float across the horizon as an ever-constant presence. The scene then swaps again to Gustav standing in a beautiful rooftop garden, staring into the distance at the giant pillar. Through each scene, a soft, hazy effect covers the image. It almost feels as if it were a dream or some fantasy. This effect continues out of the cutscene into the gameplay, giving it the same fantastical, dreamlike feel. This effect is a constant throughout the game and makes every moment feel fantastical. Certain locations lock the camera at a specific distance in the environment to force you to look at the scenery from a particular angle. With these angles and the constant visual effects, it looks almost as if you were looking at an oil painting. This visual style was chosen with purpose. If you've beaten Clair Obscur, then you of course know why it is designed to look this way. The people of Lumiere and the world of Clair Obscur live in an oil painting. The artists and developers managed to replicate this feeling perfectly. This kind of decision-making and attention to detail is seen everywhere throughout the experience. Fall back to the scenes I described at the beginning of this section. The Eiffel Tower cracked in half with fractured pieces of rubble floating around it. The Arc de Triomphe split in half and shifted away with a massive pillar cutting into the sky, the number 34 painted in gold. Red and white petals float through the sky, an ever-constant presence on this scenery. A beautiful world, fractured and suffering. But what could be the cause? When you meet the paintress and later Renoir, you learn as they paint and erase, petals are created. Renoir with red, Aline with white. The reason everything in this world is fractured is because Aline and Renoir are locked in their constant battle. The fracturing of the world mirroring the fractures in their marriage, but the petals show this the strongest. They are a sign that they never stop painting and erasing. As Un Via Timi says, painting, erasing, painting at Clair Obscur. Painting, breaking, painting at Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 start their journey with better technology and more potential than any expedition that has come before them. They have gained this potential because those who came before have laid the way for those who come after. As you travel the world of Clair Obscur, there are many circumstances where you need to climb a wall or grapple across chasms to distant locations only accessible through the technology set up beforehand. Grapple points and climbing hooks left behind by Expedition 70 allow for us to continue our way through this world. This idea of those before laying the path for those that come after is reflected in the gameplay of Clair Obscur. Many of the mechanics used in Clair Obscur are seen in older games that are staples of the turn-based genre. Games such as Shadow Hearts, Paper Mario, and Sea of Stars use timed button inputs to allow attacks to hit for extra damage. Games like Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns, Sekiro, and Nier Automata make us use parrying and dodging to either avoid damage or get extra damage off by learning your opponent's moves. Persona 5 introduced unaimed guns into their gameplay to allow opportunity to do extra damage. Final Fantasy created the idea of an NPC party that you control in a turn-based combat with different roles and responsibilities. Dungeons & Dragons invented the whole wheel to begin with, being the inventor of turn-based combat through a paper and pencil game. Clair Obscur is a reflection and love letter to all who came before. It understood what was great about those games, borrowed and expanded their mechanics to create an experience that anyone could have fun playing. It is thanks to the groundwork laid by its predecessors that it had the technology and potential to be the Goliath that it has become. Expedition 33 was Sandfall Interactive, a team of passionate individuals who poured their interest into a project to make it something that they would enjoy, using the technology at our fingertips and looking at their predecessors for inspiration. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is not a copy of those who came before. It is an evolution of those who came before, and will be an example for those that come after. What would you do if you lost someone you loved? Would you sacrifice yourself and wallow in pain for even a glimpse at their soul? Would you wage war and incite genocide to escape the pain? Would you ignore it and pretend it never happened? Or would you be able to accept the reality and move towards a future without them? Grief is a powerful force that causes irrational chaos. But just because it is chaotic does not mean it is unwarranted. Grief causes many unforeseeable reactions in different individuals. Grieving is where we find the Desandra family during the events of Clair Obscur. A family fractured by the death of Verso. The event has left the family in different stages of grief. Aline, Verso's mother, is in denial, throwing away her life, family, and marriage to hold on to a fragment of Verso's soul. Clea, Verso's sister, is full of rage. She wages war on the riders who caused Verso's death and creates forces to hinder her mother's efforts. Alicia, Verso's other sister, lies in a place of bargaining, as she wants anything to keep the painting so she can keep her brother and newfound friends. Painted Verso, a copy of Verso created by his mother, is depressed and wants nothing more than for this eternity to end so he can pass on. Finally, Renoir, Verso's father, is in acceptance, and he is trying to help his family to heal and to save his failing marriage. Each of the Desandras suffer in their own way. If you have ever lost anyone or anything important, then you can understand where each of the family members are coming from. It is in these moments of pain that we see ourselves reflected. We feel their pain and understand why they choose to do what they do. Grief is chaotic, but it's universal. Everyone handles grief uniquely, but we all understand the reasoning behind the emotions. It is sympathy that guides us through their story and allows us to grieve with them as we discover the truth of their story. Every aspect of the world led us to the spot where we could grieve with them and decide the fate of their family. The audio tells us to feel their anger, their sorrow, their happiness, and their grief. The visuals paint the pain and the beauty of this family's tragedy. The gameplay guides us through Verso's painted world, where we feel the chaos that his family embedded on his memory. Everything guiding us to the final moment of the game where we have come to our own moment of grief. How will this story end? Will Alicia stay locked in her state of grief, never to accept Verso's passing, turning him into a puppet? Or will Verso erase his memory and force his family to accept his death and begin the healing process? That is for us to decide. There is no bad or good ending. There is only grief and a newfound understanding of how we deal with it. But no matter what your choice was, there is only one choice we have left. we continue. Hi, I hope you liked that video. It was a lot of time and effort, so if you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate if you hit that like button. Also, comment down below which ending you chose on your first playthrough. Personally, I chose Alicia because I wanted to see Gustav and Sophie happy together again, and I fell into the grief instead of just accepting their passing. If you want to see more from me, then hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you want to see when I post new content or when I go live. Speaking of which, I live stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I stream at 7 p.m. CT, and on Fridays and Saturdays, I stream at 9 p.m. CT. So if you want to check those out, I would love to see you guys there. Thank you for watching this. This, again, took a lot of time and effort, so I very much appreciate you sticking through to the end, and I appreciate all of your support on this. So thank you for watching, and for those of you who are going to bed, good night. For those of you who are waking up and starting your day fresh, good morning. And for those of you in between, goodbye. I will see you all next time. Peace.